you. Love and treat you right. I want to love you every day and every night. We'll be together with a roof over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room, 'cause I'll provide the bread. Is this love? Is this love? That I'm feeling. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? That I'm feeling. I want to know, want to know, want to know. I got to know, got to know, got to know, know now. I'm willing and able to throw my cards on your table. If this is love. That I'm feeling, yeah. Is it love? Is it love? Is it love that I'm feeling? Is it love that I'm feeling? Is it love? Is it love? Is it love that I'm feeling? Oh, I want to know, want to know, want to know now. Got to know now that I'm feeling.
I can't deny my heart beats for you. You can't deny these sparks set the mood. Here's my hand forever.
Welcome to the beautiful celebration of Megan Brophy and Pete Sirianni's love. In beautiful Mexico, you guys both look amazing. Am I right? Can I get a cuties? Okay, everyone. I'll start this just how Meg likes to start her days, with yoga. Close your eyes, take a deep yogi breath in your nose, out your mouth, feel the calm breeze, and hear the ocean kissing the shore. Let's be present in this moment and cherish our time here together. It's a pleasure to guide you through today's wedding flow. We're all so lucky, you can open your eyes now. Okay. We're all so lucky to know and love meat. which is Meg and Pete smushed together. Ironic because Meg's very much a vegan and Pete very much loves barbecuing. For context, I'm Maggie Mango. My husband and I bought our first home together right next door to these lovely two. Our neighbors became fast friends who soon turned into family. We pop over the fence in good times for celebration and in times of sorrow for comfort. We love you guys. It's been an honor to bear witness to your love story. Speaking of family, I'd like to take this moment to honor both the Brophies and the Surianis for being phenomenal people who make everyone feel like home. You've raised two beautiful humans who both value their relationships and have taught us all a lesson in vulnerability, acceptance, and selflessness. So, let's talk about how it all began. If there is anyone in the audience here today that is single, download Bumble immediately. Meg and Pete are their shining example of success. It took a couple pings back and forth, and before you knew it, they're inseparable. I wonder what their bios were like, though, don't you? Although I don't have access to that information, I've asked each of them to create each other's intro as if we didn't already know how incredible each of them are. If you ask Meg, she would describe her hubby as the surfer bro with brains and drive. He's hardworking, dedicated, level-headed, and responsible, but he's also funny, laid back, spontaneous, and adventurous. He knows what he wants from life, and he doesn't let anything get in the way of achieving his goals. He's genuine, honest, and decisive, a no-nonsense kind of guy who always tells it how it is. He's confident, and he doesn't let the small things in life bother him. He's a very grounded, calming person, and he knows how to make you feel at ease no matter how stressful your day has been. There's not a day that goes by where he isn't checking in with his loved ones. He has a huge heart, but he doesn't let everyone in, so Meg is very lucky to get to see all the squishy parts of him. He's an overall great catch on the inside and out, and he shows Meg that she deserves the world every day. Oh, and she said he's so handsome. He has the cutest smile and sexy arms. Now, if you ask Pete, he would say in a limited amount of words, but filled with purpose and heart, that his beautiful bride is an adventurous spirit, forever searching for new ways to explore the world around her. On a light note, she's uber organized. For instance, while cooking, she loves to put all the spices back in the proper place before he can even use them. On a serious note, she is truly the best sister, friend, daughter, and aunt that you could ever ask for. She's thoughtful, caring, always there to be a listening ear, and will always bring a smile to your face. Small in stature, but large in love. Pete simply cannot wait to continue to support and lift each other up to be the best versions of themselves and as a couple. Meg and Pete have chosen each other, not just as partners, but as soulmates, companions, and best friends. They've chosen to embark on a lifelong journey together filled with laughter, shared dreams, and unwavering support, but also of cats, surfing, the promise of adventure and travel, and weekend coffees in bed. Of course, made by Pete, so Meg can stay in bed. In the presence of their loved ones today, and those unable to be there with us, but always in our hearts, Meg and Pete stand here, ready to exchange commitment and promises that will bind them together forever. I now call up Ken Brophy to sing us a song. I'm just kidding. You can do that later. But in the interim, I now call up our beautiful mother of the bride, Laura Brophy, to share a reading by Rachel Bright entitled, You Are the Bubbles. Together,
You are the bubbles to one another's champagne, the morning sun through a window, the breaking of a smile. Together, you are the one donut in the bag with more jam than all the others. That photo where everybody looks great. The know all the words, sing out of tune chorus of your favorite song. Together, you are the beginnings of a big idea. The twinkly bits that hang in the sky after the fireworks go bang. The cold, thin air at the top of the mountain, the only two people in a crowded room. Together, you are that unforgettable day of the holiday, an accidental adventure, chocolate chip, the last 2 pages of your favorite book, a barbecue with friends, the spray of the sea, the nose of the cheese, a kiss, a hug, a hold my hand, a decision which, looking back, will seem to be the most excellent one you've ever made. Together, you are bubbles, the unburstable bubbles of the very best things in life, the only things any of us ever really need. Love you guys.
Okay, my little bubbles, let's get into it. Before jumping into the vows, I'd want you guys to take this moment just for the two of you. Although we've got a great looking crowd here, let's just pretend it's just you two. Take it all in. This moment is just for you. Let the world stop, and both of you take in today's bliss. Feel the love, the glow of love coming from the crowd to support you here today. You are loved, your love is unmatched, and you have a life full of beautiful memories yet to be made ahead of you together. Let's get into the fun part and make this official. Luke, can I please have the rings? So responsible, thank you. Without further ado, Meg, do you take Pete to be your lawfully wedded partner, to cherish him, to support him, and to love him unconditionally as long as you both shall live? She does. Pete, do you take Meg to be your lawfully wedded partner, to cherish her? Ooh, he was ready. To cherish her, to support her, and to love her unconditionally for as long as you both shall live. Woo. Now, as a symbol of their commitment and love, Meg and Pete will exchange these rings. These rings represent their eternal love and devotion for each other. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Pete, you may now kiss your bride.
Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. Come on, I know it's way too soon, but I waited for you. I think that's long enough, so long. To all those lonely nights, battles and picking fights, it's already been done. I can't believe my eyes. How on earth did I find myself so far in love? We could be the perfect match, and what's so wrong with that? Just let the words come out.
Tell me you love me.
It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times.
Tell me you love me.
Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out.
Tell me you love me.
It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times.
Tell me you love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me.
If you need someone to hold on to, I'll help you settle down easy. And when your day is through, I'll help you settle down easy. Nothing satisfies me as much as when you're happy. It's true. Nobody does it like you do, and I would only tell the truth. You know I'm honest, you look beautiful in blue, but all the colors bring the beauty out in you. And when you're running, come run my way. I'll meet you halfway and love you always. Hey baby, I'll meet you there. Hey, nothing compares to you. If you ever need the weight off you, I'll help you settle down easy. And when our days are few, I'll help you settle down easy. La la la, it wasn't by chance. A reason that we both crossed paths. La la la, it wasn't by chance. A reason that we both crossed paths. Nothing satisfies me as much as when you're happy. It's true. Nobody does it like you do, and I would only tell the truth. You know I'm honest, you look beautiful in blue, but all the colors bring the beauty out in you. And when you're running, come run my way. I'll meet you halfway and love you always. Hey baby.
I am honored to be cool enough to be standing up here today as Meg's maid of honor, but it wasn't always that way. It only took until I was about 17 years old for Meg to acknowledge my coolness, because I finally had the guts to sneak into bars with her ID and share our first drink together while visiting Ken at college in Syracuse. So hey, we've come a long way. As I stand up here today, I can't help but reminisce on all of the memories and occasional hair-pulling incidents that have shaped my relationship with my sister over the years. Growing up alongside Megan, I always admired her, even through her more questionable phases. If only I had a projector to showcase photos of Meg during her Avril Lavigne and Scene eras. But I know those of you who knew her during those years have images flashing through your head right now. Despite our 7-year age gap, Meg and I were often mistaken as twins, as we also were on this trip, too. But there's no doubt I was the typical annoying younger sister and tested her patience more times than I can count. For many years, I relentlessly stole her clothes and barged into her room uninvited. I was basically Megan's shadow and copied her every move. For instance, at the age of 13, Meg had a full-blown obsession with seals. She even took it to the next level by painting a massive seal mural on her wall. Meanwhile, little 6-year-old me, not wanting to be left out and needing to be just as cool as my sister, dashed to my room and drew a huge seal on my wall. In hindsight, it was really just a seal of approval for our sisterly bond. What I admire most about Meg is that she is... I know. I need a minute. Anyone have a shot? That she is unapologetically herself and marches to the beat of her own drum. For everyone here who knows my sister well, we understand that anything with sparkle, rainbow, disco balls, pom-poms, and cats are part of her DNA. So essentially the heart of a 10-year-old in a 34-year-old's body. And I wouldn't want it to be any other way. Meg, thanks for always reminding me not to take life so seriously, to dance freely, and to always stay young at heart. And then came Pete. I'll never forget the day Meg and Pete matched on Bumble. Meg told me that she had plans to meet up with this guy and didn't want to settle on the first person that she met, but that something about him was special. As I did a quick Insta search of Pete, aka Fat Snooki, I had a lot of questions. I came to learn that he was a surfer, grill master, big carnivore, and dog lover. I couldn't help but wonder how this guy would be a good match for my sister, a vegan and proud owner of 3 cats, Pippi, Tiggy, and Tormund. But they quickly grew inseparable. Although Meg wasn't able to convert Pete into veganism, it helped that Pete's sister Amanda was also a fellow diehard vegan herself. So Pete knew just what he was getting into from the start. Pete also quickly grew to love Meg's cats and became Pippi's #1 fan, just as quickly as he grew to become Meg's #1 person. Pete, you are perfect for my sister. Thank you for always being the best host and welcoming our tornado of a family, more like allowing us to barge in and often crashing at your loving home on Herbertsville Road. You truly bring out the best in each other, and below the surface are more similar in more ways than not. You're 2 of the most thoughtful, dedicated, stubborn, and genuine people I've ever met. I love you both, and I'm so happy you found your soulmates. So everyone, take a look around and appreciate this beautiful moment. And let's raise our glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Sirianni. Meg and Pete, may your love continue to grow, and let this be the first of many adventures in the next chapter of your life.
That was amazing. You're the best. Love you.
All right. First of all, how amazing is this place? It's beautiful. It's perfect. Not as perfect as the lovely couple here. Give it up for Pete and Meg. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and the honor to be part of your big day. Thank you for giving us all an excuse to take a vacation. I know it means the world to Pete and Meg to have all of you here. I'm Luke, Pete's best man, but more like his younger brother. We have been inseparable since '99, where we met spending our summers at the beach in Ortley. After meeting when we were 7 and 9, we instantly bonded over sports, riding bikes, general troublemaking, and of course surfing. We grew up spending our entire surfing. Yeah, we grew up spending our entire summers together at the beach, followed by going to the same college, and now as adults living 10 minutes from each other. You can say we have been through it all, with no shortage of crazy stories over the years, like getting pulled over by the cops on a mini bike at 13 in Seaside, or how I stuck by Pete's side when he was laying on the beach in pain after getting stung by a stingray in Costa Rica. Pete has also stuck by my side through some of the hardest times of my life, and I wouldn't be the man I am today without his friendship and support. Through thick and thin, I couldn't ask for a better friend. The best story, and why we are all here today, is not a surf story, believe it or not. but a love story. Pete asked me to accompany him on a first date to meet Meg and a friend. After a few, Aunt, where's Aunt? It was Aunt. To meet her at, sorry, lost myself here. After a few beers and a couple of hours later, Meg still hadn't shown up. Me growing impatient and worrying she might not show, Pete convinced me to stay for just one more beer. His patience paid off as Meg showed up right before finishing that beer. The two of them hit it off instantly and were clearly a good match. Fast forward a couple months and a few attempts at setting me up later, Meg introduced me to my now wife, Liz, which is actually exactly 5 years to today. And it worked out nicely as Meg and Liz were just about to move into an apartment together. So naturally, the four of us, countless double dates to the breweries, trips to AC, game nights during COVID. I could tell they had something special from the start. Meg compliments Pete in so many ways. Just look at his house pre-Meg versus now and you'll know exactly what I mean. Ever since they met, she's been the yin to his yang, the peanut butter to his jelly. If you know Meg, you know she's not just a ray of sunshine, she's the whole rainbow. Her vibrant spirit, outgoing nature, and infectious energy light up any room she enters. Let's not forget, I've been on this ride with Pete and Meg from the very start and have witnessed firsthand the magic they create together. She's not just perfect for him, but has become like a sister to me in the process. Needless to say, I am so happy you ignored my impatience and we ended up staying for that one more beer. Now raise your glass and toast this beautiful couple. Love you guys.
So thank you everybody for coming. Hopefully you're all having a good time so far, and there's a lot more activity and entertainment coming. So actually I need something over here. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So, as was the case when Amanda and John got married, there was a joining of the Bell family with the Sirianni family. So tonight we have the official joining of the Sirianni and the Tornado. Oh shit! I mean the Brophy family. Sorry, I messed that up. Sorry. How did I do that? So let's raise a glass to the joining of all the families. Cheers. Okay, so a couple of stories about Peter. The first thing you might realize is that he is fearless. It's not that he's high all the time, Ken, but he is fearless. So if you think about it, Pat and I had an early vision of that because at about 2 years old, we used to see Peter climbing up on the crib, climbing on the crossbar, on the swing set. It's like, who is this kid? Where did this happen? So he would do that kind of stuff. Fearlessness kind of continued throughout his life. He was a soccer goalie, crazy. He was a skateboarder, did some crazy stuff there. Flag football, yeah. He broke his foot playing flag football. Luckily it was flag. Yeah, it wasn't. It was skateboarding. So he's got a history for doing that stuff. He also obviously is a surfer. You heard that from Luke and others. So if there's a wave out there, Peter's on it. If the weather's good, doesn't matter. If the weather's bad, doesn't matter. He's on it. Weather conditions don't matter. As long as the surf is good, he'll go Cape May, Long Island, Costa Rica, California, Puerto Rico. If there's a wave, you're going to do it. So Peter's also a big sports fan, and he really grew up being a Yankees and a Jets fan. I said that because I know there are several Jets fans in the audience. Long-suffering Jet fans, yes, of course. But I know he's working hard on convincing Meg to come over to the dark side of sports. It's not happening so far. You got a really tough road to climb there. He had an opportunity once when he was growing up to get into Yankee Stadium early for a VIP batting session and fielding session when the Yankees came out before one of the games. And he's a huge Bernie Williams fan. Bernie. So, hey, by the way, my wife did that to me during Amanda's, and I'm still mad at her. So, Ken, no, just teasing. Just teasing. The tornadoes are alive, right? So anyway, he does that, goes to the field, and he's calling Bernie out. He's looking for Bernie. He keeps saying, Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. Bernie's not there. He was so kind of loud and obnoxious, Derek Jeter came over to him and said, son, this is not Bernie's day. So here's a guy that met Derek Jeter, got his autograph, and was not happy about it because he didn't get to meet Bernie. So that gives you another idea of his fearlessness, taking on Derek Jeter in Yankee Stadium. He played high school baseball and spent a lot of time at the a facility where he batted a lot. And, it was a computerized batting machine. And Kevin knows what this is. And he would take batting practice there. And when he would get tired once in a while, I would jump in and take some swings up there. So like I said, you can set the computer to pitch at any level, speed, direction, type of pitch, etc. So I'm in there one day batting, and all of a sudden he decides he's going to throw 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. So the only two things I heard that night were the fastballs flying by me and Peter laughing. He was he thought he was pretty funny about that. All right, so what else do I want to tell you? He's very creative. So you're not sure if you know this, but he created his own time zone. So, like when we're going out to dinner or we're going to meet somewhere, I'm on the way, I'm leaving soon, I'm almost ready. So that all sounds positive. The problem is his definition of those things are different than everything else. So in Peter's time zone, he's on it. The rest of our time zone, not so much. So Peter starts, dating Meg, and Pat and I are like, oh, this is great. She's going to whip him into shape. Right? So you heard some comments between Ken and Kathy and Luke and Aaron. She's done some of that. Nothing with time. So it doesn't exist. So we had such high expectations for that part of it. But they're on their own time. They've been able to create their own new time zone. So Peter had his, now they got theirs. All right, so anytime you guys go out with them, want to meet with them, give them a different time. All right, so here's a fun fact. So when Amanda was being born, we actually considered naming her Megan. But we chose Amanda instead, and we made the right choice. Amanda's a wonderful person, but and she's a wallflower. She doesn't come out of her shell too often. So it took a little bit longer, but now we have our Amanda and we have our Megan. So we're happy about that. But in all seriousness, Pat and I are really happy. And I didn't think I was going to do this. I'm getting close. I might. But anyway, we couldn't be happier that you guys met, and it was on Christian Mingle, not Bumble. So let's be honest about this. You've heard plenty of good comments about how they complement each other and how much, we believe that they've grown so much in the time that they've been together. So, no, come on. No, I'm holding it together. So their future looks amazing. We're so happy with where they are. So raise a glass. Wish Peter and Meg a happy and long life together. May all your dreams come true. Love you both. Yeah. Love you too.
Thank you. Love you. Well, I'm unprepared as usual because I didn't think Pete was going to take so long on his speech. But that was great, Pete. I love it. Everything was great. Every speech last night and tonight was awesome. It rounds you guys up in a nutshell. Megan, you and I go back a long time. I've been your Gooba driver. You are my favorite oldest daughter. Aaron, you're my favorite youngest daughter. And Ken, you're my favorite son. So you are all the same to me. And you've been great kids forever. When you met each other on Bumble, and I was a Goober driver for you guys like a few dates into it, I called Megan and I told her, hey, where are you? I'm heading over to Asbury. And she goes, I'm partying over in Ocean, Jackie's house. And I go, okay, do you need an Uber driver? And she goes, yeah. And I said, all right, I'll order one for you. And so about 20 minutes later, I pull up out front of the house. And I said, Meg, the Uber driver called me. He's outside. Okay, thanks, Dad. So they come out. Her girlfriend slides in one side of the car. Pete slides in the middle. Pete don't know me, so Megan jumps in. I said, so where are you guys going? She goes, Dad! And that was it. Pete started cracking up. We go to Asbury. I drop them off at the Wonder Bar. I go up to the Asbury Hotel. I'm having a good time, not bothering them. I get a call. Dad, you got to come down to the Wonder Bar. There's this superstar here. He packs arenas across Europe. She has an extra ticket, so I go down. There was no 20 people, 30 people in the place, right? He's not even packing the place, but this guy was awesome. And what do? In front of Pete, I do my steps the way I always do, and Pete goes, your father's nuts. And then it was all over. So, but Pete is a great addition. The whole family is a great addition. I love Pete's mom and dad. His sister, being a vegan, that was an awesome thing. They went on a vacation together, and then they met the Guarini's family connection, and that was awesome. So just make it short and sweet. They are meant for each other. May it last forever. I love you guys, and love you too. So thanks everybody for coming. It's a great time. Thank you.
I need love, oh, to ease my mind. I need to find time, someone to call my mama say you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. Well, it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Just in the good time, no matter how long it takes. How many heartaches must I stay before I find the love to let me live again? Right now the only thing that keeps me hanging on when I feel my strength. Oh, it's almost gone. I remember mama you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. Well, it's a game of give and take. How long must I wait? How much more must I take before loneliness cause my heart to break? No, I can bear to live my life
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no